me no play. Can't shut me up, me have enough things to say. Real dog man, we not in a delay. Say we are trying to live and we are listen Johnny K.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with GEC NASCAR. We're going to be out here after our good, decent little season off there to start Season 7 off here at Daytona with THDesigns Cup Series. These guys have put in a lot of work this season to go out here and put on a hell of a show, so we are so happy to be here to watch these guys do their thing. So many memorable drivers from GEC NASCAR's past. Many Thomas Coonan, Raymond Hanneman, two-time champion, Thomas Coonan, one-time champion, Joseph Barrow, two-time champion. But we're in for a great show tonight, guys. Up in the booth, as always, you got myself, Jay Griffin, and then Austin Swanson, as always, for the Cup Series. Austin, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm excited to be here. Another season, another great, energetic set of drivers, and more drivers than we've seen in a very long time. I'm extremely happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this season was definitely going to be set separate from all the rest, and it hasn't disappointed. Even with the Truck Series on Tuesday, really great time watching those guys go out and show out and do what they do. Really awesome job by them to try to make it to the end of that race. Daytona's always, a 50-50 toss-up in the air, but yeah, definitely looking forward as well. But last but not least, we got, as always, Jessica Childs up in the booth as well. Jessica, Season 7 kicking off, first race for the Cup Series. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, Jamie. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. A lot of work in the back end that finally came together. Took an extra couple weeks off to get everything straightened out, but man, these guys are looking great out there, and it looks like we are going to have a hell of a season.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm excited to be here tonight. This is one of my favorite tracks. Ran it in the trucks on Tuesday night. Didn't do so well, so hoping to see some good action tonight.
Yeah, like I was saying, we seen some decent action in the truck race. Those guys were out there killing it. Couple crazy, insane crashes in that race that just unfortunately took some of our drivers out. But I'll tell you, these guys are on a whole nother level, Jess. These guys, we went out for practice, I think it was last night, and ran 20 solid green laps without any incidents whatsoever. So I think we're in for a treat.
That's a lot of solid laps with no incidents.
Especially at Daytona, yeah, correct.
Right.
Well, and not only that, these drivers are having an issue. The setup is a little weird. As you see the cars going around the track, you see them going around the corners, you can actually see them making contact with the pavement. It's slowing the cars down on the top side, making the top side not as fast as that bottom side. So it is going to be very difficult to pass on that top side. So I'm really interested to see what's going to come out with the setup being the way it is. Unfortunately, it's the only one that we have, so these guys are just going to have to make do and just come up with it as they go.
We had quite a few 3-wide laps on Tuesday night.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's a lot of talent down in that Truck Series, and I can't wait to see who actually brings that talent to the next level and comes up into the Cup Series like these guys have done. Like we've already mentioned a few different names. You mentioned Chris Campbell earlier. He's a long-time veteran with GEC. Logan Wilson out there. We got a lot of newcomers as well. Reggie Evans, he was with us for a little bit of last season, but he's fairly new. We got, who else we got out there right now? We got a new guy, Tyler Bellinger in the 28. We're interested to see what he can do out on the track. Benjamin Archuleta, he came from another league that I was in. Very talented driver with OCS. Those guys are going to go out there with Justin Opachowski, and hopefully they'll be able, and Andrew Lawns, and be able to bring home a win. But man, just there's so many good drivers, so many iconic names out there. We got our very own Caleb Ellswick out there as well. He is just a champion all in itself. A lot of champions out there.
There's a lot of nice paint jobs out there too.
No, absolutely. These guys, like I said, in the off season, these guys put in so much work to look good on the track. They'll, as most people know, we have Laughing Llama Wraps. They are one of our sponsors that, paints a lot of our drivers' cars, doing a very, very good job of keeping us looking real slick on the track. And I actually have my truck just got painted this week, so real super excited to get it out on the track.
Yeah, I had a new paint job that I had out on the track too, so that was kind of exciting.
Well, we got also the hack Herman back. Herman, he just doesn't know when to quit. Keeps getting them band hammers, but iRacing let him come back, so he's out on the track tonight. Good to see him out there, man. I'm super excited to see what Herman can do. Just having all that time off. He was off for about a good season and a half before they actually released him from his iRacing, hibernation, we'll say.
His iRacing stuff.
Yeah. That's all right. We're gonna do a great job tonight. These guys are gonna kill it out on the track. I would expect nothing less from these guys out here. I can't wait to see who was actually gonna start tagging in for that qualify. Let's go ahead and bring up that roster real quick and see who's at the top right at the moment. Looks like we got Jacob Malone sitting at the top. He's going to be a well-known driver here at GEC. Jay Malone sitting in the 99 this season. Just coming back after a little bit of a hiatus, but he is going to be back and in action, it looks like. We also have Richard Elliott up there. He's going to be in second place in that 02. Definitely a well-known name already here at GEC. One of our newer drivers, but he's raced quite a few times with us, and damn, he's got a lot of speed, and he's showing it tonight. And it's funny because Michael Menchaca as well, also the top 3 drivers all tied with the best time of 50.13. It's crazy. And then from then on, Thomas Coonan, 2-time champion, last season's not 2-time champion, but last season's champion, Thomas Coonan. Justin Openchowski, Kenneth Gallman, and John Hughes, it looks like, all have the same lap time as well. And then moving down, we have, it looks like, Darren Bruce, Hunter Birkmeyer, Wesley Lynch, Chad Ashley, Reggie Evans, all have the same time. So this is going to be a very, very, very close race, obviously, as we already know. A lot of lead changes and a lot of passing that we're going to see out there. So I'm super excited to see what kind of action is going to lead out to those stages. Stages mean a lot more this season, Jessica, than they ever have before. The stages are paying out 10 points. If you win 5 stages or 4 stages in a season, that's almost a whole race worth of points. So what do you think about the stage points that are given out this season?
I think it's great that it's up like that, because like you said, you may not do so well in the second half or whatnot, but if you get stage points, like for, 5-6 races, you could have that championship.
Yeah, in last season, we definitely seen that with Thomas Coonan going out there, taking a bunch of stages home. He did take home a couple wins as well, but I really think those bonus points are really what took him over, to the next level of being untouchable towards the end of the playoffs.
And things get a little aggressive out on the track around that time. That's for sure.
Oh, 100. I mean, these guys, a lot of these guys have a lot on the line, not only for reputation, but a lot of these guys have money on the line. A lot of these guys have a payout at the end of the season that they're looking forward to, and everybody's looking forward to that sweet GEC trophy. I mean, there's several drivers that have that trophy so far. Joseph Barrow has one. Caleb Ellswick has one. Raymond Hanneman has one. Coonan now has one. Gallman has one. I mean, so many drivers have that trophy, but it's so coveted. Everybody wants their hands on that trophy. So let's see who can go out there and take it this season, because this is the start of Season 7, and it's going to be a blast. It looks like we got one driver still on the track, and that's going to be Bolton. Unfortunately, they are going to be removing some drivers from the bottom portion of this race. We're only allowed to have 40 drivers in the race. So they're going to be figuring out who actually is going to be coming out. I believe our lane may be coming out. Ryan Elzy may be coming out. I'm not 100% sure because it all depends on who paid in, right?
Is this the first time we've ever had to do that?
It is. Yeah, this is the first time we've had to qualify in. So
that's awesome that there's that many drivers.
Yeah, so it looks like Elzy is definitely going to be released. Our lane is also going to be released. Let me see if Sprouse paid in. And Sprouse. So it's because I know both McCabe's paid in, and they're lucky they did because Josh McCabe would be out of the race right now. So it's going to be, it looks like the 17, 38, and 87 unfortunately aren't going to be able to make the cut for this race. And that just goes to show you the importance of, you know, making sure that you can qualify in. These guys have never experienced this before. So, you know, I hate kicking people out, but unfortunately, there's 40 drivers and only 40 can make it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going back out onto the track for the start of this race, but we'll see you right after our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are back out on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much from our very own Shane Cochran, his very own rendition of our national anthem. But here we go for the start of this race at Daytona, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the 99 taking the inside, Jacob Malone. And then we got Richard Elliott on that outside in that 02. 32 of Menchaca is going to be right there behind the 99, trying to propel that bottom line forward. And then we have the 31 right there behind the 02. Before we forget or get started, Jessica, who's your pick?
Oh, I haven't thought about it. I'm gonna be a little biased and go with Menchaca.
Menchaca? Oh, that's fine. There ain't no reason to be biased and no reason not to be biased. So that is perfectly fine.
He's one of my new teammates, so we'll go with Menchaca.
I am gonna go with Joseph Barrow.
Thanks.
Don't say that. Oh man, no, don't say that. No. But I'm gonna go with Joe because he's always up front towards the end of the race, always right there at the end. And I know you've been up there a lot. You've seen him up there. He knows how to get from the front to the back, and I got a lot of confidence that Joe's really gonna show us what it's all about today. Huddleston said, I'm taking the 99. All right, 99, Jacob Malone. I think I said Josh Malone earlier on accident.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think you did.
Pace cars off the track, guys. Here we go. Green flag's in the air. Green flag! Great start by our drivers right here. Both lines look pretty even coming down that front stretch. I imagine they're probably going to want to take it easy. Wow, they already got a lot of speed and momentum coming out.
There's a lot of cars out there, Jamie.
I know. They're doing great, man. They really honestly look straight. None of them look like they're wiggling back and forth. I mean, there's a lot of talent out on that track right now, and with the setups being the way they are, I don't think these guys are going to be pushing as hard as we're expecting to see on a Daytona race. Well, here at the MADD 250, I mean, I couldn't be happier to open the season with a MADD sponsorship. Again, thank you, Jessica, for coming on board again. Obviously, one of the sponsors that we care about the most, and we've tried to help out the most since we've been a league or a community. So again, thank you, Jess, for coming on, and really meaningful sponsor that we care about a lot.
Yeah, you bet. You guys have been great with MADD. I'm more than honored to sponsor some of the races this season. So you guys have always stepped up and helped out, and we really appreciate that more than you know.
These guys are shaking it up a little bit. That outside line looks like it's starting to fall off. But like I said, Jess, before we even got started with the race, that outside line with this setup just is not going to be the place to be. I just unfortunately don't think they're going to be able to get a good run in it. And they're staying solid. Like, those guys they're pretty close together, and they're running a pretty good line. But unfortunately, it just doesn't look like it's going to be good enough. It looks like everybody's also given that little bit of space, because with the setup, as they're coming around and those cars are sparking, it's like sending a cinder block around the corner, right? It slows right down. It's just like a freaking brick. And if you don't have enough room to check up with the guy in front of you or behind you, you're really going to run into a big issue.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely on this track because it's not very wide.
But amazing racing so far. Looks like Thomas Coonan has now taken the lead over Jacob Malone. He's going to be out front. Right there with Menchaca right there in third. Menchaca is a force to be reckoned with at a plate track as well. Always up towards the front. And then we got Gallman right there. Gallman's the previous champion as well. He's going to have one of those trophies. He's going to be a truck champion from last season. So
There's a lot of good drivers out there tonight.
yeah, a lot of big names. But again, like I said, we got a lot of different names out there too, though. James Nelson in the 57. He's going to be one of our new drivers coming out there in that Auto Serve 57, looking great. Oh, we just had a huge shift in the list there. Wonder what happened. It looks like we're not getting any speed out of Reggie Evans. Dunn. No, Dunn is in there. Brad Wilson, Dunn, Reggie. John Hughes. Where's he at? Okay. We still got everybody. 23 still dominating each lap right at the moment with the 99 right in tow. 99 was Culleton. Culleton went down to the Truck Series. He's going to go down there and show what he's got for a whole season, and then come back up to Cup and hopefully come out here and win a couple races for us. That'd be great. I'd love to see Culleton come out here and win some races. Not a lot of fighting going on, like we were saying, Jess. They're really, honestly, just going to be taking it easy. Little blinkage right there from the 14. I believe that's going to be Caswell.
Yeah, they really are just kind of taking it easy and just kind of riding it out.
Looks like we got that 14 still blinking out just a little bit right there. He's going to be blinking in front of the 36 of that IT and out teammate. Still, some incredible driving by these drivers. They're keeping that outside line alive somehow. We could not do it last night, but they got a nice little train going right there. Yeah, the number 20 Hughes should be racing. He was paid in, so he shouldn't have been removed. But it does look like he's on the track, I believe. Yeah, he is on the track. Somebody asked about him. Enix asked about him. Yeah. And then Valorant War Dog. Shout out to the boys in Outlaw. Sorry I couldn't make it into the booth. Sellers. Appreciate you, Sellers. No, that would be cool, Huddleston. That is something that we could definitely do. I like that idea. A lot of work goes into these paint schemes. Ellswick onto the outside, passing Coonan for the first time. Looks like that inside line fell apart. Something had happened while I wasn't paying attention anyway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of action on the track. 66 and 99 are going to be up front. 02 of Richard Elliott is going to be right there in front of Coonan. Coonan's going to be looking to the outside. 96 of Openchowski is going to be leading that outside line. He's going to see if he can make that train work, but he's only got 5 cars with him right now. That bottom line is just going to choo-choo right through because it looks like they can't gain the momentum they're going to need. And like I said, see all the gaps in spacing between the cars? Oh, we have a caution. No way. Looks like Garrett Caswell was involved. The number 70 of Herman was involved. Oh my. 97 of Lon, 70 of Herman, 14 of Caswell, and the 7 of Justin Harris were all involved in that. Let me go take a look at the 70 to see if we can get a look at what actually happened there. So we're on board with Cortland Herman. See if we can actually take a glimpse at that first caution. Oh, it just looks like the 7 just barely touched him and he went around all the way around. Dang it. I don't even know whose fault that would be. I would maybe
too early to use that fast repair.
Yeah, it really is, man. I hope that we didn't see a lot of that. as we go live back onto the track, Caleb Ellswick still up front. Jacob Malone is going to be right behind him in that 99. And then the 02 with Richard Elliott. Coonan in the 4th place and Michael Menchaca leading out our top 5. Looks like all of these drivers are going to take the smart move and come down into the pit lane and get that splash of fuel. I highly doubt anybody's going to be changing tires during this. But that's going to be our first MADD caution of the night at lap 12. Here we go. They're coming back out onto the track. Like I said, not a lot of them took tires on that. I don't think there was a real need to do that. I'm real interested to see. Obviously, everybody still has their fast repair, but curious to see who used it.
It's hard when you get damaged this early.
No, it really is. Because, well, we still have 85 laps to go when they go green. Still amazing job by these drivers. Let's go ahead and bring up the 99 real quick and see if he has anything to say. So we got the 99. Oh, see, this is why I don't like this. Like this. We got the 99 up in the booth. 99, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, looking good out there, doing a great job, qualified really well, staying out front. How's it feel for the first race of Season 7?
Interesting. I was expecting us to be a little more conservative, save fuel, but everyone wants to push and race hard, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, well, actually, what we're seeing is a lot of space, a lot of forgiveness on the track due to, I imagine, the setup not being as easy to use. How's the setup feel for you guys out there?
Very stable. I have no gripes with it, no problems with it. I'm very comfortable currently, so it's, just driving the car.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We look forward to seeing what you got this season, Jacob. And looking great in that 99.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. Now I can't move him back over. Like, see, this is why I do not like... Yeah, I can't do interviews in here. All right, well, we're going to go back green flag. Lights are off the pace car. Double file. 99 on the inside. 66 is going to be on the outside. 02 of Richard Elliott and the 23 of Coonan on the outside. We're going to see whose line is going to be better. We did see that outside line progress a little bit on the inside line, but that inside line has been extremely dominant all night, Jessica.
Yeah, it really has. Most of the cars...
I see your road, they're working on it.
Can you guys hear me?
I can now.
Oh, man. Internet cut out.
Yeah, you were lagging on the broadcast. I was wondering what was happening.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rejoin the race. Unfortunately, guys, I do apologize. Similar thing happened in the truck race. My power went out last in the truck race. I was devastated. I'm not very happy about this one either. At least all the power didn't go out and I didn't have to reset everything.
Yeah, that would be no bueno.
No, I'm rejoining the race right now. It just sucks. us. We were just about to go back green flag. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We will get back up and running here in a moment. Spectrum is going to hear from me. All right, we are almost back in action here. There we go. All right, guys, we are back. It looks like the 99 has taken the lead. 66 is going to be fighting for second place. Thomas Coonan is now bouncing back and forth between Ellswick and Gallman as well. Ellswick falling back a little bit. Yeah, that's like the third time this week my internet's cut out like that. It just sucks it continues to happen right during an important race or something I'm doing.
Will you tell your company it can't happen on Tuesday or Thursday nights?
Yeah, no facts. That's all right. These guys aren't out there missing a beat at all. Does it look like either of those lines are... They're both fighting side by side right there. 23, Thomas Coonan on the outside with 71 of Gallman right behind him. They're going to be trying to push that outside to success. First time up in the top 5. 54 is going to be up there. Chad Ashley, he's going to be fighting for a position as well. A lot of crazy big names in that top 10 right there. You got Malone, Ellswick, Coonan, Elliott, Gallman, Menchaca, Ashley, Berkmere, Openchowski, and Bolton all in the top 10 right now. A little bit of a checkup right there with the 66 and the 2 of Richard Elliott. That's going to give that inside line a little bit of a drag. Outside is going to catch up a little. Thomas Coonan poking his nose up towards the lead, but just can't get it done. They drive around that outside like a brick, I swear. They just drag the chassis around the corner. It's crazy. All them sparks that are flying out. Yeah, we were in that practice race last night, Jess, and just being out there, it felt like we were driving sandbags. Like I was off the throttle more in this race than I was in the throttle at all.
So you must get really good runs with these cars.
Oh, it was ridiculous the runs we were getting. Ridiculous.
With the setup, yeah.
And that's why I think that we were getting so many huge checkups.
Yeah, those can cause a wreck real quick if you're not paying attention.
It still looks like a bunch of drivers out on the track right now. Got a small little pack back here, 56, 29, 35, 57, all trying to keep up. Andrew Lawn's involved in that accident on the last go-around for that last MADD caution. He's going to be towards the back, working his way back up towards the front, but it looks like his car is in good condition. Glad to see him back out there.
They're keeping a lot more distance between them than what I would expect.
Oh, yeah.
But like you said, it was easy to get a run, so.
Well, it looks like they're passing some lapped cars right now, 31 and 93, all going to the outside. Looks like a pretty good transition so far. Let's go ahead and pay attention to that as they fall back a little bit towards this back of this pack. Wow, amazing control by those drivers right there. 93 touches the wall just a tad bit right there. They're getting back into it. Oh, there he goes. He's back. That's all right. They're going to be fighting hard to get back up towards the front as well. Only one lap down and a lot of racing to go. This is technically the Daytona 500 of GECs, so I know these guys really want to win this race.
This is such a fun track. I love this track.
Oh, it is. It is so much fun. But not only that, Jess, these guys have an opportunity this early to punch that ticket. The playoff ticket right now is going to be real tight. So to get it this early is going to be super, super, I want to say advantageous to any driver.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
.66 pushing on the back end of that 99, trying to get that bottom line to stay straight. They're doing an amazing job of keeping that bottom line straight. Having a little bit of trouble. Oh, we got a crash. Big, big crash towards the back right there. Look, like it involved the 96 and the 54. Oh, that definitely involved a few more cars than I would have liked.
There was quite a few involved in that.
So, Justin Openchowski. It looked like the 54 came down.
Fair bit of net code on that.
Where's the 54?
Drivers, that is stage. Caution came out within 5 of actual stage. That is stage.
Chad Ashley. Let's go back and take a look.
Yeah. I am looking at that now. There is no actual contact between the 96 car and the 54 car at any point. Even with the 54 coming all the way down there.
That was big net code.
Well, not only that, it looked like the 54 slowed down heavily, too. Oh, but that involved quite a few vehicles. Hanneman barely scraping out of that somehow. That car went inside of Hanneman.
I saw that.
Well, that is going to be our second MADD caution of the night here at lap 26. These guys are going to be coming back into the pits for a splash of fuel and maybe even some tires on this one. This is going to be stage. Looks like Malone is still going to be up in the front. Caleb Ellswick was going to be right behind him. Let's see what happens when they shuffle out from these pits. I bet you money those guys towards the back are not going to pit. They're going to try to get those laps back, which would be very, very smart of them. Doesn't look like anybody changed tires on this one either, which is, you know, it's a little strange. Not going to lie. We're a little over a quarter done with the race, and we've already had one. I would consider the first one not a big accident, but that last one was a pretty decent sized accident.
Pretty sure I just watched someone wreck into the inside wall.
All right, let's see if we can get a different driver up here. Let's go with the number 70. We got the number 70 up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How we doing out there, Herman? How's it going for the first race back after a while?
It's going. I don't know what happened that first wreck. I don't know if I got into him or if he just didn't want to lift when I was coming down. But that last wreck, I thought I was dead as well. Luckily made it through. And let's go get some stage points now.
Well, it looks like you're doing fairly well, and I mean, you guys still got a lot of racing to go, so good luck out there, Herman, and it's great to see you out on the track, bro.
Absolutely. Thank you. Hopefully I can speak to you later.
Yes, sir. Speak to you soon. In the winner's circle, though.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was number 7, taking a little bit of a hiatus. He was in that iRacing jail, but now he is back to show everybody what he's worth. Oh, I just heard an engine blow.
That is not a good sound when you're out there.
No, it is not.
I've been there.
But it looks like we are going to go ahead and restart this race. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Malone, 99 up front. Hunter Berkmeyer, he's going to be in the 95 on the outside in that Pennzoil. Then we got Richard Elliott in the 02. He's going to be pushing that bottom line. And then you got Thomas Coonan in the 4th spot. He's going to be going ahead behind the number 95. Let's see who can get it done out here at Daytona for the MADD 250. Green, green, green. Still got a lot of stability in those lines. Great start by that inside line. Those guys are pushing hard. Looks like we're getting a little bit of separation of packs here. You're going to want to keep up to that front pack. Yeah, definitely a separation of packs right there.
What would you be doing, Jamie? Would you be trying to be up front or would you be hanging out in the back?
Well, I'll tell you, I am going to be anywhere where my heart isn't pounding out of my chest the entire race. And that's to be honest. You know, I really want to be at this point in the race. We're so early. Still early for me anyway. I'd want to be as comfortable as possible. I wouldn't want to be pushing the fact that, you know, this race is hard enough to finish. I'm not trying to compound that issue that early, right? I see taking that kind of risk maybe later on in the race, but ultimately earlier in the race, it's just not worth it.
Yeah,
3
there's a lot
wide,
of
70.
laps left.
There's a lot. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said there's a lot of laps left to get up there.
Oh, absolutely. A little bit of a challenging position for Hanneman right there with a 29 in between. 70 just snuck in right there between the 76 and the 85 as well. 94 is now going ahead and moving forward. 3 wide going down that backstretch. A lot more movement than we've seen on a lot of the restarts so far here, Jessica.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Being the first race for the THDesigns Cup Series, I know these guys really want it bad, but there's just so many added bonuses to winning this race, Jess. So many.
They're doing so good out there, though.
Yeah, no, they're doing great.
Really holding lines and maintaining.
Well, and I'm seeing a lot of, you know, distance between the cars. Those guys are really watching for that checkup on this setup for coming around those corners. Incredible job by Bolton, Menchaca, Kuhn, and Bombard. Those guys are up there killing it right now. Looks like Jacob Malone actually fell back a little bit. He's going to be back in the 7th position at the moment. That's all right. He's going to take a chance to relax and then shoot back up when he needs it. 7, falling back. That's going to be Justin Harris. I hope everything's okay with him, but he's slowed down pretty good. Check up right there. Yeah. And that caused an incident. Let's go back and take a look real quick who that was with. I think that was with the number 8 of Krozak. Yeah, that checkup by 7. Krozak barely touched him, checked up himself. 48 didn't realize it. Cheshire gets into the 8 car. But then Cheshire had some contact with another vehicle. Cheshire contact with the 4 of Barrow up into the wall, the 35 as well. 89 of Brad Wilson. He all involved in that accident. Dang, man. A lot of good drivers. Barrow had to jump to the pits, Jess.
Jamie,
I don't want to hear it.
What I want to.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Because you know what I'm thinking.
If he doesn't finish in a good position, I'm going to get slayed over this.
We should bring Barrow up in the booth.
No, no. No, we should not.
Yeah. Let's have a chat with him.
As soon as I bring him up, he's like, you picked me, didn't you?
Oh, Barrow's great. Just let me talk to him.
We got the number 4 up in the booth. You got a copy?
Lucky Dog High.
Nope. We are having
Barrow,
a
you got a
communication issue with Barrow at the moment. We're going to go ahead and hand him back off to his teammates.
You're lucky, Jamie.
I know I am. That's okay. I'll continue to be as lucky as I need to be, but I need to be luckier. He needs to finish in a damn good position for me to walk away from this.
He's a great driver. He really is. I've known him since he started iRacing, and he's taught me a lot of stuff. So,
well, and again, this is like we've already seen. This is due to the aero and the setups. It's causing these cars to check up very heavily, And when they fall back like that, they don't have enough momentum to keep it up. So unfortunately, it just, Cheshire wasn't able to see it in time and just clipped the back of him. And that's all she wrote. Huddleston in the chat, who blew a motor? we actually don't know. We are back to double file after the third MADD caution here tonight at Daytona for the MADD 250. 23 of Coonan is going to be restarting us for the first time tonight. He's going to be on the inside. Cornell Bolton is in the 88, is also going to be first time restart for tonight. He's going to be on the outside. Menchaca pushing that 88 forward in the 32. And the 41 of Klaus Brahm going to be up in the top 5. Going to be pushing that 23 to victory. Hopefully here soon. Pace car about to come off the track here. You can hear him revving up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the restart here at Daytona. Green flag. Looks like a good restart by that inside line once again. A lot of movement towards the middle of the pack back there. Wow, these guys are moving 88 right up behind the 23, giving them a little bit of a gap. Klaus Brahm starting to catch up a little bit. That 29 of Jason Bombard is going to be right there as well. Hanneman now leading in the outside line in that 85 Eternal. He's going to have that 99 of Jacob Malone pushing him. Jacob Malone been up front all day. He knows how to make it work. Jacob Malone dropping down to the bottom line on the inside of Hanneman. Nope, he comes back to the back right behind Hanneman, starts pushing him through. 94 up into the front for the first time today. Jay Barr with Menchaca behind him. These are definitely the type of races I miss being a part of.
Yeah, I bet you do. We miss you being a part of them.
Well, I'll be out there on Tuesdays. I just couldn't swing The Cup Series. Cup Series is definitely, we want it to be done right. And any of the broadcasters we approached, either they were so expensive or they were a little underqualified for what we were really trying to do. So it's going to be me, the voice of GEC, Jamie G. No, let me stop.
Well, Jamie G does a great job.
No, who's doing a great job are these drivers out here dominating this track right now, just showing a lot of skill with the setup that's out there. I know it's a little bit hindrance. Check up right there with the 3 and the 39. Yeah, did you see that gap between these cars?
Yeah, they're really keeping a gap between them.
It's ultimately what you got to do.
And the checkups aren't small either.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah, Sellers said he went 4 laps down with all of his issues and stumbled back into P5 somehow on Tuesday. Hey, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. You just never know what's going to happen.
Sort of the fun of it.
Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, I had too much damage. It wouldn't even let me back out on the track.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because I had used that fast repair pretty early.
Oh, we got a bunch of cars coming down into pit lane right now. Raymond, Hanneman, Coonan, Bolton, Krozak, Harris, Most, all into the pits. Joe Barrow still, unfortunately, has not come out of the pits. He must have already used his fast repair. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back out tonight, Jess.
That stinks, because he's such a good driver. I like to see him out there.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
I'm not going to say what I want. I can't wait to talk to Barrow later.
Oh, Jess, we got a bunch more cars coming down in the pit lane. 32, 02, 33, and the 71 all coming down into pit lane.
Nice pit stop, though.
Well, that's going to be Hunter Berkmeyer up front for the first time tonight, leading laps for the first time here in GEC history. Looking good out there in that Pennzoil with the 93 of Reggie Evans right behind him, pushing him along. Reggie, another great driver here. But they got to be careful. That 56 is right behind him. They got IT and out guys, 56 and 69, or I mean 56 and 76, right on top of him. Hunter Berkmeyer still out there killing it with the 93 behind him. Reggie Evans. Reggie Jug Evans, I should say. Creating a decent little gap between themselves and those IT and out boys. Yeah, these green flag pit stops really shake things up. Hey, Austin, when's our next stage?
Next stage is at 60.
60? Okay, so we still got a little bit, another 15 laps or so. A lot of action with those IT and out guys with 95 trying to jump up in front of them. Stopping that run. He's going to have the 93 now down low. Reggie Evans, he's going to be pushing that inside line with the 69 of Josh Eller right behind him. .56, giving the bump to this 95. You want to be a little careful pushing him around those corners with this setup. It's just so freaking loose. A lot of good racing up here. Oh, 76 sandbag somehow. Dropping to the outside. 6 also making contact with the 48 of Cheshire. Something happened up front. We are still green flag, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back and take a look with Logan Wilson and maybe possibly see what happened back there. Logan Wilson pulling down to the bottom of the track for some reason. Oh, it looks like he just got loose and cranked it into the wall. I told you, this setup is just so freaking loose. Looks like he did have to jump to the pits, so that's going to leave his teammates, the 66 and 36, out there on their own, unfortunately. Cheshire with a little bit of damage, but still up front. Doing a good job. It looks like Hunter is still dominating the front of the track with the 93. Reggie Evans still pushing behind him. 69 of Josh Eller trying to catch up. Oh, we got a bunch of drivers coming down into the pits, Jess. Whole bunch. McCabe, Boom, Barr, Ashley, Nelson, Ellswick, Cheshire, McCabe, the other McCabe, Brom, Nelson, Caswell, and Bombard, and Wilson as well. It's a lot of green flag pit stops. Love to see that. And we got some more takers. Oh, you do not want to come down into the pits alone. That is no bueno. Krawczak getting into that accident earlier. He's just not meshed up with his teammates right at the moment. Ooh, contact with the 2 and the 99 right there. 2 of K Most. Oh, 20 bump to the 99 right there. Give a nice little wiggle. Oh, another good chunk of cars coming down into pit lane. That's going to be our boy Hunter Berkmeyer and his crew. They're all coming down in. Darren Bruce, Jacob Malone, and Reggie Evans all coming down into the pit lane.
It's always nice to have clean green flag pit stops.
Oh, and we have a yellow. What happened? Did you see what happened?
I didn't catch what happened, no.
Hopefully Austin can let us know if he can find it. I don't have anything on my tracker. I don't know why that caution came out.
Yeah,
Looking for the 70 car and the 2 car.
70 and the 2? Yeah, but the 70's up front. Let's see if I can find any contact between those guys. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it looks like the 2 came down across the 70's nose. Let's go take a look. That shouldn't have thrown a caution, though. Jeez.
Did he even go off the track?
Not really. I'm going to go back and take a look at the 2 to see what happened to Mr. Most. Yeah, no, he didn't wreck or anything. It just turned him sideways a little bit. He got back straight and kept it moving. That is so weird. It definitely should not have thrown a caution.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, that's going to shake things up a little bit, Jess.
Yeah, because some of them just pit not too long ago. There's a lot of different pit strategies out there.
I'm quite interested to see who's still going to be considered a lap down. Looks like all the way from 22 back might be. Nah, no they're not. Yeah, I'm looking. It's not registering anybody a lap down. Openchowski is out. What?
There's quite a few that are out.
Andrew Lons as well. Cheshire. There goes Lons. He just came out. Looks like Logan Wilson is really for real gone. Barrow's still in the pit. And I think Dunn is gone as well. So we're not missing as many drivers as we thought. That's alright. Let's find us a new driver. Oh, I was gonna bring up Benjamin Archuleta for an interview, but looks like he's out front right now. Benjamin Archuleta for that OCS team. He's gonna be in that 51 Explore Metro, looking good out there. Next to that 28 of Tyler Bellinger, he's gonna be a new driver as well. 2 new drivers here at GEC restarting for the field. He's going to have 2-time champion Raymond Hanneman behind him, and last year's champion Ian Coonan behind him. This ought to be an interesting restart.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, and it's only going to be about 4 laps before they have another caution. They didn't actually make it to the stage, so stage is going to be 60. They're going to throw it out at when the tracker hits 61, so.
This will be real interesting who's up there at stage.
Yeah. I want to see who's gonna win this stage. That'd be great. From the looks of it, could be a new driver. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car is going to be off the track. Green flag in the air. Green flag! Great start again by that bottom line. It just looks like the bottom line on the restart's the only way to go. They're going to go ahead and single file. Wow, a lot of that bottom line went way up top and then came back down. That was weird.
Yeah, I noticed that
It's like the 70 of Herman was 3 wide there for a second as well. Ooh, a lot of crisscross right there behind Krozak in the 66. Benjamin Archuleta making room for himself right down in the bottom side down there. Ellswick had to check up a little bit, but everything's good to go. He's got McCabe right behind him. It looks like these guys are single filed out. We're over halfway done with this race, Jess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What was that? That was the 4th MADD caution so far?
Yep.
Not bad. These guys are doing a great job of keeping it on the track. Man, they are really whipping it around. 94 outside of the number 3 of Dusty Haynes. Haynes able to miraculously fix that connection issue that he was having last season. That was just devastating his season. So happy to see him out here stabilized this season. Oh, contact between the 88 and the 94 right there. That's super close. They need to separate a little bit. There could be a problem right there going 3 wide. Benjamin Archuleta jumping down off the track. 32 up into the wall. These guys are going to have to calm down a little bit. They're all mixed up and jumbled up. It just looks like chaos out there right at the moment. 66 is in the middle of 54 and his teammate the 56. They're trying to make that middle line work.
They're kind of all over out there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, man, they just need to settle down. They still got 40 laps to go.
All right, coming up on 1 to go till stage.
Oh, there's a crash. The 14 Caswell goes around. Let's go take a look at that and see what happened. It didn't look like too much contact. $14 with a nice little run on the outside of the 41. Klaus Brahm. Oh, it looked like he was trying to avoid something that looked like it was about to happen up in front of him. Here, let's go ahead and stop that and go to, let's go to rear chase or far chase. Oh yeah, you seen that smoke? He was trying to get a glimpse of what was going on and just got clipped right there. It's alright, it didn't look like I said, it didn't look like he took a whole lot of damage or anything.
There's also another nasty amount of netcode there between the 41 and the 14.
All right, we're going to go ahead and talk to another driver real quick. So we have... Wait. Where did I just move him? That's not funny, guys. Now I can't find him.
You just picked him up and moved him to a different spot?
Berkmeyer. No, I right-clicked on him.
Oh.
Kicked from Discord.
Did I kick him from Discord?
No, I have no clue.
I don't think I did.
He's probably wondering what is going on.
Yeah, same as me. Oh, there he is. He came back. There we go. Now I got him. We got a link with the 95 up in the booth. You got a copy, brother? I am so sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened for a second.
Yeah, neither did we. I'm like, wait, where did he go if he's not in here? I am terribly sorry, man.
Yeah, I was just talking with the rest of my team, and then all I hear is like elevator music.
No, I pulled him into a meeting room. Dang it. I'm so sorry. But either way, man, going out there, first time here at a GEC race, leading a bunch of laps here at Daytona, doing a great job. Car looks awesome. How's it feel out there?
The bottom lane is the safest place to be, but whenever you're on the top, it gets pretty rowdy up there.
That's and we talked about the setup and how the arrow is working and all the checkups and stuff like that. It doesn't seem like that top side, you're right, just really isn't the place to be unless you're trying hard to make it work. But really, there's still a lot of racing to go. We still got over 30 or a little under 30 laps to go, and I'll tell you, I don't even know if it's worth the risk to go out there at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I did it at the end of the stage just to feel it out, and it got scary up there.
Well, either way, man, coming out here and putting down some lead laps, taking home some points for your team, and doing a great job out here tonight, buddy. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you out in the winner's circle.
Yep, thanks. See ya.
Absolutely. Let's hope I can get you in the right place. All right, that was the 95 coming up and talking to us for a second, doing a great job leading some laps out here tonight. All right, it looks like Benjamin Archuleta back up to the front somehow. I don't know how he managed that one, dude. I swear to God he was just in the back not even 10 seconds ago.
How did he get up there?
I don't know. But he's going to go ahead and battle it out with Garrett Caswell, GTCR versus OCS. Let's see who can get the dominating car to go faster. But once again, it's going to be two-time champion Hanneman, and then it's going to be last year's champion, the 23 Kunin, behind both of those guys, pushing him. So let's see who can get the better advantage. So far, the better advantages went to the bottom side every single time.
It's going to be an interesting restart.
Well, it looks like the 14 of Garrett Caswell has some damage on the front of that car. Some front end damage, actually. I'm hoping he's going to be able to maintain the speed that's needed to pick up that bottom line. Doesn't matter now. Pace car is going to be off the track. Pace car is off the track. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back to the restart zone. These guys are speeding up. Green flag. Great restart by both sides this time. It looks like they are going to be neck and neck, bottom side and top side, for the first time tonight. Looks like that damage may have slowed that bottom line down a little bit.
I think he used his fast repair pretty early. probably pitting just to try to get
I-
that damage fixed.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, come on.
'85 and 51, and Benjamin Archuleta pushing out front and leading some laps here with Hanneman right behind him. A little bit of a checkup on the outside with Krozak, the 56 and the 32 of Menchaca. Huge checkup. They slowed way, way down on that outside for some reason. Looks like they're getting that speed back up. First time I'm seeing that 52 tonight. That Tennessee Campbell's car looks good. You said that earlier, didn't you, Jess?
I did say that earlier. Yeah, I said, man, he's got a nice looking car.
Yeah, no, that does look nice. I like it. Well, this is the first time Campbell's been up into the front today in the top 10. Looks like Menchaca, the 69 and the 99 are starting to bust through the top side. They got that 2 there right behind him as well. K Most catching back up after a couple incidents. He's looking pretty good. Man, Barr was going to be so mad at me. Oh my god.
He is.
Oh.
You should try and bring him up in the booth again.
No. A lot of incredible racing going on right now.
I'm trying to keep up. He's not showing on my logs at the moment.
Who isn't, Barrow?
The 14's blinking.
Oh, the 14.
He was doing a little bit of blinking earlier, too.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times earlier, and also he's got a little bit of front end damage there. I'm sure that's causing a little bit of a slowdown with that 14. That's going to give the advantage to the 70 of Cortland Herman coming back after his hiatus, his iRacing vacation, we should say. Benjamin Archuleta going to be right behind him in that 51. Where did Hanneman go? Hanneman is a lap down? He's not a lap down, but he's pretty far back. How did he get all the way back there? My question. "68 laps into the MADD 250 at Daytona, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible race so far. We've only had 4 MADD cautions, and these guys are putting on a hell of a show. Yeah, the 14 just blinked out and then blinked back in just now. He's having a great race, but he's going to need to get that under control because race control may send him to the back for that. They could park him as well. There is a park penalty for blinking too much.
And it's really hard on the other drivers, too, to stay behind somebody that's blinking like that.
Well, and it's not even that you can't see them, but it also takes that arrow away that was there if their car was on the track, right? So now you have nobody. You were following somebody at 200 miles an hour, and now you're following nobody technically. So you lose a lot of speed when that happens.
Yeah, you really do.
Herman still out front leading some laps, doing a great job out there. We're seeing a lot more action towards the back with that 14 car. He's trying to stay off the back of Benjamin Archuleta as much as he possibly can. Yeah, and see, the 14 is pushing Benjamin, and Benjamin is losing speed every time he blinks out. 32 and Menchaca obviously having a problem with the blinking as well. He's going to be right behind the number 14.
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been parked yet. But he's one heck of a driver, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely making it known that he can do what he do, even though he's having some issues. It looks like the 99's looking to creep on the outside right there.
He is definitely been made aware and is on a 2-lap warning.
Oh, contact right there. Menchaca, those guys go around, it looked like. I was on the 32 of Menchaca there for a second. Let's see what happened back there. Man, what happened? It looks like two cars did the same thing simultaneously. Oh, it looked like Menchaca tried to slow down. Wasn't able to get the checkup for the 36, and it caused the 94 to bump into him. Or no, it caused 94 to slow down enough to where the 20 got into him. 99 goes around, 71 involved. Not what you wanted to see for some of these drivers, man. They've been working really hard to stay out of it. Hopefully those drivers involved had a fast repair, but it didn't look like anybody involved took a whole lot of damage off of that either. That is going to be the 6th MADD caution of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what these guys decide to do. Most likely all these drivers are going to come down into pit lane. I still don't think they're going to be able to complete it. I'm not sure. They have 60% fuel or 50% fuel, so I don't know if they'll be able to hit 17, 16 laps without pitting. So it's going to be quite crazy to see what these drivers are going to try to do right now. Let's see if we can get a quick interview real quick. So we got a link with Reggie Evans up in the booth. Reggie, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, how's it going out there? Race 1, Season 7. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, we're trying to. I've been from the back to the front, back to the back.
No, we've seen you out there a few times, man. You're doing a great job. You were pushing up there, pushing those guys. I mean, couldn't expect anything better from you, man. You're doing really, really well out there, Reggie. How's it feel out on the track?
It feels good. The cars are fast, and we just get people to quit making boneheaded moves. We'll be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't disagree. A couple issues probably were preventable, but again, you know, we're at Daytona. Everybody wants to punch that ticket, and there's nobody that wants to let go of it. So it's going to be real interesting to see come towards the end of this race what people are going to try to do.
Yeah, I think it's going to get even crazier.
Well, thank you so much for coming up here, Reggie, talking to us, man. Good luck out there, and hopefully we see you out in the winner's circle.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Reggie Evans out there doing a great job. All these drivers doing a great job. We're going to go ahead and restart it here for the MADD 250 at Daytona. Kunin, the number 23, and Tyler Krozak up front, both teammates as well, going to get us off for a restart, hopefully our last restart here tonight. We will only have 25 laps to go when these guys kick it off. A lot of big names up in the top 10 as well. Krozak, Kunin, Haynes. Haynes is up there for the first time tonight. Good on him, man. Looking good out there in that number 3. Most, Harris, Hanneman, Birkmeyer, Ellswick, Campbell, and Nelson. James Nelson in the 57 up in the top 10 for the first time tonight as well. Congratulations to him, doing a good job on putting in a lot of work. I'm excited. I hope these guys finish real strong. All right, pace car is off the track. 8:23, battle it out, green flag. Seen a really amazing restart for the first time tonight on that top side. 4 drivers able to get down to the front. That has not happened all night long. We're not seeing any 3 wide out there quite yet. It looks like Krozak and number 2 and the 85 are going to be up front taking the lead. So that's going to be Krozak, Most, and Hanneman up front right now. 52, Chris Campbell up in the top 5 for the first time tonight in that beautiful looking Tennessee car. Number 8 of Krozak involved in a couple incidents earlier tonight, able to get back up into the front. Good for him. Not a whole lot of movement going on right now. Eller peeking out a little bit out in front of the number 14 of Caswell. Caswell looks like he got a lot of that damage fixed. 32 is going 3 wide right now. He's going to have a little bit of momentum behind him. Menchaca and Lynch going to be riding side by side. Looks like they're going to be trying to push that 99 out of Jacob Malone. He jumps down in the middle of both of them. I ain't going nowhere. Huge checkup on that inside line. Outside line is moving. Number 6 is now 3 wide with those guys right there. Jacob Hughes trying to get back in. He is able to get in. Looking good in that Georgia line, black and blue. '99 now diving to the outside on the outside of the 93 and the 23. He's going to lose that momentum. Nobody's going with him. He's going to have to drop back down into the outside line. Yeah, let's see, Jess, you be getting those huge runs off these checkups, and it's so hard to either, you know, slow down or jump to the outside or something like that. Like, look, 99, huge run just now. Huge run.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting pretty big runs with those cars or with that setup.
Oh, no. Big accident right there. That's going to involve a bunch of drivers. Let's see. Looks like I can't tell who's up there. I think it was the 41. No, it wasn't the 41. I'm going to have to come up here and look. Looks like the 88 had an issue. '88 down into the 52, it looks like. Let's go ahead and ride with the 52. Chris Campbell. Yeah, it just looks like the 88 just lost it and came down into him. Really sucks for the 88, man. He flew up into that outside wall. That was a hell of an accident. Colonel Bolton, first race out for season 7.
I don't know if he just got loose or what happened.
It definitely looked like he got a little loose there. Looks like everybody came down into the pits for this one. We got a special guest up in the booth as well, Mason Arujo. Mason, how we doing tonight? Looks like communication issue. Looks like we may have another special guest here soon.
Joe Barrow.
There we go. We got the old number 99 Cup driver now down driving the number 50 for the Truck Series. David Culleton joining us tonight. David, how we doing?
Doing all right, man. Been watching this race.
Hell of a race so far, right?
I mean, it's been a hell race.
Yeah, I think these guys have been doing a really good job. Obviously, 7th MADD caution here tonight for lap. It looked like with only 20 laps to go, unfortunately. But that did involve like 5 or 6 different vehicles. It looks like most everybody was able to get back out on the track, I'm hoping. Lights are off the pace car, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have Tyler Krozak and McCabe, the number 36 on the outside, about to take the restart.
I'll tell you what, Tommy's young. He's fast. He knows how to put a car ready to go.
You said Thomas Young?
Tommy's young.
Well, I'm sure these guys are freaking tired after this race. I think this is the first time that McCabe actually restarted tonight as well. But he's going to go ahead and have the 69 of Eller, which has been in the top 5 maybe one other time tonight. And then we have Jason Bombard, which is definitely the first time up in top 5 tonight. So we got a whole new restart grid right here for the last 20 laps. Hopefully these guys can keep it together. It's a big, long line on the backside there. They're going to need to group up a little more. Here we go. Green flag. Looks like Archuleta got sandbagged right in the beginning, unfortunately. He lost all that draft. Here we go. Huge battle up front. 69 is going to be with the 57 on that outside trying to make something happen. James Nelson up in the top 5. Top 10 for the first time today. And then you're going to have 8 of Krozak, 29 of Bombard, 66 of Ellswick. All pushing hard on that inside right there. 99 now coming back up towards the front again tonight. Jacob Malone, he was leading this race quite a bit earlier. Still 17 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if they're all going to make it or not. They should make it. But we could possibly still see some green flag pits here, guys. What do you think, Colton? 50% fuel, you think they're going to make it 18, 19 laps? I don't think they are.
I don't know, man. It all depends on how much fuel they're saving. I mean...
Well, I mean, there is going to be a little bit more of a fuel save than normal, but that's only for the fact that the setup has been sandbagging the cars.
Well, you're the king of saving fuel.
Yeah, I've won, what, 3 races on fuel alone? Oh, 69 got turned down onto the inside right there. 32 up into the inside wall. 23 of Coonan down. Not good. Not good at all.
Well, if there's a question of whether they're going to make it, they're going to make it now.
Well, it looked like the 23 on the front of the 02 of Richard. Oh, Klaus Brahm got annihilated. Let's go check out Thomas Coonan and see what happened. Oh, you went for a hell of a spin, I'll tell you. Oh no, it was the 2 tip in the 69. And then it looked like, what the hell happened there then?
Jamie, share your feed.
I wonder what happened. Hold on. $32 into the 69, 32 into the 23. Then 41 just smashes the wall. The 96, he's now gone. I think that was Openchowski's race. I think he got to the max. These guys are gonna want to be careful, man. They're not gonna make it to the end of this race if they continue to get incidents. You get 24 and that's it. Each accident is 4, plus each runoff is 1.
I did hear 1 DQ come through on my racing assistant there. I believe the 2 car.
Yeah, it looks like the 96 as well. Justin Openchowski. Cortland Herman is gone. K Most is gone. Caswell, Bolton, Cheshire, Ashley, Wilson, Barrow, and Dunn.
Well, it's typical Daytona. Survival of the fittest.
Well, and yeah, I mean, Daytona is ultimately always going to be survival of the fittest, but man, I was really hoping a lot of these guys would calm down towards the end here. But then that is never going to happen, ever.
Well, it's just one down the intensity lines up.
Looks like Krozak is going to get the advantageous position, and he's going to be in that first spot. Jason Bombard in the 29 is going to be in second. Josh McCabe is going to be in the 36. Right behind him, Caleb Ellswick still in the top 5, and Jacob Malone leading out the top 5.
Well, Tommy's biggest issue right now is he has no friends. Looks like the rest of his team is out of the race.
You're breaking up real bad, Colton. Like cutting in and out.
Well, sorry about that. Not better?
No. Here we go. Lights are going to be off the pace car. Krozak and Bombard are going to get back in line to restart this race at Daytona for the MADD 250.
All right, change the settings. Hopefully that fixes it.
There you go.
No, but I was saying, though, Tommy looks like he's all on his own. He doesn't have a whole lot of friends out there right now.
Krozak? No, definitely not. Considering Kunin, Kunin's going to be in 18th place right at the moment.
I wouldn't put it past him to make some moves here. We got, what, about 12 laps to go? I wouldn't put it past Kunin to make some moves and get up there to the front. it's good to see at least one of my former teammates up there running up front, or not even former teammates, but you know, stepping down to the truck series this season.
Well, we're glad to have you back in the truck series, Culleton.
Yeah, that's where I'm racing this season, brother. Me and Jess will be there with you.
Well, I saw Jess. I tried to get to my drafting partner, but it never worked out right.
Yeah, we draft pretty good together, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Here we go. Pace car is
It'll be
off
the
the
interesting
track.
thing here is
Green
how the
flag.
inside line gets lined up.
Nice restart by that bottom line again. Bunch of cars jumping back and forth. Two cars just smashed down into the inside. Menchaca in another vehicle. Hold up, hold up. Let's go take a look at the Menchaca incident first. I don't know what actually threw the caution, though. Looks like Menchaca's equipment just disconnected. Like his wheel just disconnected. Yeah. Menchaca completely disconnected, mechanical issue. His engine's
He went
revved
straight
and
for that wall.
his engine's revved out and like pinned to the floor. Wow,
Yeah,
that is crazy. I've never seen that before.
He couldn't turn that at all.
I wonder if that was the only incident on the track. Super possible there could have been another incident.
Well, it looked like off to the right he collected another one. Well, Jamie, it looks like that brings us down to a lap count of about 10 when we go green flag, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. Nah, actually, when we go green, it'll probably be more like 7 to go. I heard somebody blow their engine again.
Well, the interesting thing will be whether or not the inside line actually lines up square, or if they offset just enough to let somebody side draft and pull that front draft as well. Might see a 10th place car come up here and steal it if they're not careful. Do we pull Tommy up?
Kozak?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Let's see if I can find him. I got him. I'll let you go ahead and do the interview.
Hey, Tommy, it's Culleton in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, old teammate? How you doing?
Doing well, man. It's still a teammate, just a different division, but
Yeah.
how's it feel to be up front of Daytona?
It feels really good, man. I got a lot of family watching in Watkins Glen right now, so hopefully I just made a call to them. Hopefully it was lucky we can get this thing done.
You're lacking a little bit of teammate support here. You gonna be able to get it done?
I hope so, man. I really do.
All right,
You got 7 to go when it goes green thereabouts. Good luck. God bless, and we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
All right, that was number 8 of Krozak. He's going to be leading us off here with the number 36 of McCabe on this outside. Jacob Malone is going to be right there behind him on that bottom side, and then Jason Bombard up top. Oh no. What is going on? That was weird. Man, this race has been full of some weird stuff today.
Ooh, they're all blinking.
Oh no, it's happening again. Wow. What in the world?
We'll see where he goes in the restart zone. I honestly don't know if you start early, start late. You got to do something to set everybody off. Doesn't look like the 99 is too interested in pushing Tommy.
I didn't get to do an interview tonight, Jamie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I would have called
Crosses,
Carl.
bleed crosses, you'll get one next.
It sounds like Jess is doing the winner circle interviews.
No, I'm good.
Yep.
You guys are much better at those.
Here we come around the corner with only 7 laps to go, guys. The MADD 250 is about to come to a close. Who is going to be able to clutch the playoff?
Jamie, thanks again for letting MADD sponsor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's no fun by myself.
One of the longest standing GEC sponsors.
Yep.
It is from the very first season.
Number 8 still out front with the 99 right there with him. 36 of McCabe fighting along with the 29, trying to get up on the side of them. Bombard pushing hard. 99 goes on the outside of the 8, pushing. Only 6 laps to go here.
Side draft. Elswick is really pushing now, though. He's going to push that 8 right back up in front.
Yeah, Ellswick is not going to give in. He's going to push that 8 so hard.
He's not messing
The trick
around.
is he's got to push him out just far enough to where he can get the run himself. It's a gut-wrenching feeling right there to have the lead, but the lead is not in your control. There he goes. Elswick pushes him out. Gives him another little push.
Ooh, 57 taps him.
Here.
57.
Now Elswick's going to make his run.
57 and 3 have major contact right there. They almost go around. That's going to change things up. McCabe on the outside of the 8 there for a second. Looks like he almost got into his quarter panel. McCabe needs to pick a line.
His move a little too soon.
McCabe does not want to keep swerving back and forth like that. He's not only going to lose speed, but he may get caught up in a quarter panel. Oh,
Look there,
oh,
Kunin.
there it was.
Kunin's- There it is.
Told you. I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Just there as Kunin shows up back in the top 5.
I told you that 36 was too squirrely. Looks like he got rubbed by the 29 down low. A few other vehicles involved in that as well. Dang it, man. I was really hoping they were going to make that one.
Or do we see anybody pit here, Jamie?
I highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. Oh, 33 Lynch just came down.
He must not have had enough. That or he's hoping that the leaders do not. I mean, they're running pretty tight on that window.
All right, Jess, who do you want to talk to?
Joe Barrow.
I don't know that that's an option, Jess.
Oh, God. All right, we'll try. So we got the number 4 up in the booth. 4, you got a copy? Uh-oh. I think I moved him to that channel.
Oh, no.
I definitely moved him to that channel. 100%.
Not again.
Again, yeah, 100%.
He's
I don't think I can get him out of there.
Well, send your stream back, Jamie.
You really can't get him out?
I can't. He's stuck in there until he moves himself. There's nothing I can do.
Jess, how about you interview the 99?
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
there
no,
in
he's
second?
back, he's back, he's back. All right, you ready, Jess?
Yep, I'm ready. I got it.
All right, all right. All right, we got the number 4 up. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops. I think I did it again.
Oh, Lord.
It's because I'm so used to putting people in the race broadcast booth, and that broadcast booth isn't working. My bad, Barrow. You got an
I was
interview.
like, where am I at?
Jessica wants
Joe-
to talk to you.
Joe Barrow, it's Jess up in the booth. How are you?
What's going on? I'm good.
Are you really?
Hey, look, yeah, I got wrecked out. Used my fast fare. Got
know
another
why?
wreck.
You know why you got wrecked out?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Why? Why? Come on. No, I want to get why. Why did you get wrecked out?
My wreck avoidance wasn't that great.
No, Jamie jinxed you.
Yeah, I know. It was my fault.
Sons of bitches.
I ain't gonna put it on him like that.
I gotta give him a hard time.
Like Joe is gonna be so pissed off at me when he gets out of this race.
Hey, look, I wrecked out. I got mad, went outside, came back in, started watching the race, and it was leading up to that stage there, the last stage, when they were 3 wide, about 7 or 8 rows deep.
Yeah.
That was some good racing.
No, definitely, absolutely, it's good racing, man. I mean, being out there even last night in the practice race was pretty hectic. But there was a lot of space being given by everybody. It looks like you know, people are just trying to take it easy, but it's just those unfortunate events. We've had a couple net codes and you know just a couple unfortunate incidents.
You can get back out there at the next one. Get him, Joe.
Oh, I will.
I've been trying to get you up here this whole race.
She has. And then I screwed it up twice.
All right, well, have a good night.
All right, I'm gonna jump back down here and spot them.
Okay.
10-4.
Later.
Green flag is out.
I don't know how well that's going on him. He abandoned the only friend he had there.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This should be the last couple rounds around the track. They cross the finish line, and it doesn't matter. White flag comes out.
3 wide going into 3.
That is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
They're holding it together.
This is going to bring out the white flag. Here we go. Last lap. This is it for the MADD 250 at Daytona, everybody. Huge wreck towards the back right there.
Looks like race control is going to let him run it out.
Race control doesn't have an option. This is going to be the push right here. 94 pushing the 99 up front.
Oh, no, maybe a little too early.
Barr pushing on that 8 of Krozak, trying to get in his way. Slow him down a little bit. Krozak not having it. Coming around that final time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This will be it right here. The number 8 is going to dive it. Oh, number 8 gets taken out. Wow. Wow. Jacob Malone in the 99 taking it home here at Daytona. Absolutely insane finish.
Now, it feels good to see a 99 back in victory lane at Daytona.
I knew you was going to say that. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We will be right back with your driver interviews. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our driver interviews. The 99 out there burning it down in the infield. An amazing win coming out of here with an amazing finish. Hell of a race by all of these drivers. Hell of an effort. We'll go ahead and obviously start it off with the 99 of Jacob Malone. Jacob, we had the interview with you, talked about being up front all day, coming out here and then taking the win. How does it feel here at Daytona tonight?
It feels pretty good. It was very messy at the end. I had a lot of fun, especially early in the race, working with a few guys. Yeah, overall it was pretty decent. I don't know really what to say. It's Daytona, so season opener. It's great to get a win. I just want to go do it somewhere else too.
Well, and not only did you take the win, but you also punched your ticket for the playoffs at the end of the season. That's a great way to do it, is right in the beginning. Now you can just sit back and coast through your season and not have to worry about pointing in.
Yeah, it's great. So I can be a bit more aggressive and, put my car a bit more on the line and just have some more fun. Definitely gives that freedom.
Well, it's great to see you out here again after your hiatus, man. Good to see you coming out and just showing people what you got, and congratulations here at Daytona for the MADD 250. You're gonna go ahead and take it home tonight. Anybody you would like to thank for tonight's race?
Well, I'll just shout out you guys for giving me this opportunity to come in here and race and have some fun. It's really nice just having a league like that where you can just go race.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, man, and we look forward to seeing what you got for the rest of the season. Absolutely. Secondly, the 23 coming in, last season's champion, coming out, putting down a podium on the first race of the season. That has got to feel good. Thomas Coonan, how's it going tonight, buddy?
Going all right. I mean, I feel bad for my teammates getting wrecked there at the end, especially getting the 28th Bellinger, getting a DQ just for anything but his fault. So overall, I mean, I felt great about the team working today, but I feel bad for the result that was handed to them at the end there.
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate end to the race. Obviously, a lot of competition going towards the end, but we live and we learn. Daytona, we all come out in one. Anybody that comes out in one piece is a winner to me. So congratulations, Coonan. You did a great job tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
I'd like to thank all my teammates and the work they put in to put out great performances like we did tonight. The communication with Outlaw as well as ourselves here at Racing Edge. I really appreciate all that they do there and just working together and just putting the best effort they can. And also I'd like to thank all of the sponsors that support our cars. Rev Limit Workshop on a lot of the cars tonight. I would also like to thank THDesigns for sponsoring my ride for this race and for future races as the primary sponsor for all my races. And I'd like to thank MIZ Business and Consulting.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Coonan, for coming out and putting on another show. Hopefully you can get another trophy this season to set next to the other one.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, a first-timer here at GEC, Hunter Berkmeyer. Hunter coming out and taking a podium home at Daytona, one of the just most chaotic tracks that you could actually be on. Great job out here tonight for your first run. How's it feel being on the podium?
Feels good. I'd say it feels good, but that was a crazy race. I had a good first two stages, but that entire third stage for me was terrible.
Yeah, it looked like it got pretty chaotic towards that third stage, towards the middle of it especially. A bunch of people diving in and out. We seen the lines in the beginning, the lines of the cars in the beginning, all of them were staying pretty straight, but towards the end, man, they were diving back and forth. But really, you did a great job. You were able to stay calm enough to come out with a podium here. You're going to get third most points for tonight, and you're going to, take this one for your team.
Yeah, it's nice.
Awesome. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Just my team owner, Justin. He's great. And he got DQ'd with his faster pair still, so the DQs are getting everybody.
Oh, and again, those are not in place to actually hinder anybody. It's trying to clean up that racing a little bit. And unfortunately, the same thing happened in the truck series. A few people got DQ'd out of that. It really sucks to see. It's awesome to see Justin and those guys expanding that OCS team from some of the previous drivers that I'm familiar with, Benjamin Archuleta and such. So it's good to see you guys out here, and we can't wait to see what OCS does for the season.
Yeah, I think we're going to do pretty good this year.
I agree. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the drivers. Thank you to all the viewers that came out tonight. Obviously, we are going to be back next week here at GEC NASCAR. We will see you on the racetrack.